Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today I am starting another weekly reading vlog. So it is like the 11th of October and I've completely derailed my TBR for everything like usual. I'm yet to finish Shadowless, like at all. I'm just past the 100-page mark. I don't know, like it is good. I like that all of these stories, like the first 100 pages and probably more are all separate stories, and I do like that. Just see, this isn't my room. This is the guest room I'm currently staying in, and yes, I'm wearing winter penguin pajamas, but that's okay. Anyways, yes, I like how these stories are all separate, and I think every separate chapter that is a separate story gives you a different perspective into the Shadowless themselves. There are many different people being shown who have completely different experiences. Some people are hidden, some people don't know what they are, some people do know what they are and they're doing extensive research into what they are, and we kind of get a bit of a like god interaction as well, which is pretty good to kind of get a gist of how severe these circumstances are, which I think is pretty good. But I'm just ready for it to kind of coalesce now and come together. But I do think that the reason I keep putting it down isn't actually anything to do with the book. It is because I am back to work full time now and I am constantly knackered. My shifts, like this week, I was on an 8-4 today, which means I have to leave at 7 and which means I have to get up at 6, and then I've got another 2 of them this week. No, I've got another 1 of them this week. I've got 2 7-3s, which means I need to leave at 6, which means getting up at 5. And then I've got 1 12, as in lunchtime, until 8 o'clock at night, which is just gonna throw me out of whack, I think. But on the positive side, because I've been doing some office days, I've actually started The Near Witch, which is all well and good. But I've given up reading my books in order. And the other thing I've started is The Wheel of Time, and I posted about this on Twitter and it blew up. Like, I've got 300 likes and I've never seen 300 likes on Twitter ever. So I am thinking about what video ideas I can do for that. So I think it's going to be a while until anything... Jesus, loud calling the dog. I think it'll be a while until anything like that will appear on my channel, but let me know down below in the comments if that is something you'd be interested in. But I don't really have any reading plans this week. If I read, fantastic. If I don't, oh well. I just kind of want to see where it goes. But I'm going to leave this here for now, and I will hopefully catch up with you tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have an update. See you later. Hello everyone, and happy, I don't even know what day it is today. What day is it today? Thursday. I'm staying over at a hotel because I'm on an early shift tomorrow, but I actually finish at a decent time tonight. I finish at 8, so, well, fingers crossed. I do, I'm sure I will. So I thought I'd bring you along, and maybe I'll actually get to talk to you later after I have finished work. I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's literally what I'm gonna do. My room is a mess. My life's a little bit of a mess, but I've had some good news, so keep your fingers crossed for me. I'm not gonna put it on here because I don't want to jinx it, but fingers crossed for me. Honestly, yeah, excited. I also have videos to film for you guys because on Wednesday I didn't upload due to not having anywhere to film. So I've got a whole list. I've been brainstorming video ideas. I've got video ideas planned until 2022. So I want to get some filming done at the weekend. Be prepared to see some batch filming things from me. See me in the same shirts, that sort of thing. Looking exactly the same in every video. But I'm excited. I have missed actually vlogging and talking to you guys about my reading. I haven't read an awful lot. I think I mentioned this. I am thinking about possibly doing a Wheel of Time vlog as well, because I've started reading that. I'm not very far. I'm only like 10 pages in currently, so I'm gonna just dip my toe in, see how I feel, try and get some more of my TBR read this month. It's not looking too good. I'm halfway through the month and I am yet to finish anything. I am quite close to finishing Near Witch though. I have also decided to just kind of give up on reading in a very specific way, because as much as I love the idea of the magical hopathon and the like schedule and everything, I just am so tired every day after work. I am just not reading at my normal level, and I've noticed that since, well, for a little while actually, that I've not been reading at my normal level, just because, I don't know, I've been stressed. I have had a lot of things going on. Going back to work, I was stressed about going back to work before I even went back, so I didn't read last month very much either. I just kind of need to like reignite my love, and like I keep saying this, I want to do something so like I pinpoint an hour a day to read or something, but my biggest problem at the minute is that I'm on shift work. So one day my shift could be 7-3, the next day my day could be 8-4, the day after that it could be 3 till 11 at night. I just can't keep up currently, and it's not consistent. Like, you could be working Monday to Friday one week, and then like next week for example I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, then I have Thursday and Friday off, and then I'm working the weekend, and then I'll probably be working Monday to Friday the week after, so 7 days in a row, which is really, really fun. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, I think I'm in a chatty mood. What am I reading? I am almost finished with New Witch. I am enjoying it. I didn't think it was going to be as YA as it is. I said that about Firekeeper's Daughter as well, but what I mean by that is I thought it was going to be younger, but I'm really glad it wasn't, or it isn't, because I'm still reading it. I haven't finished it. What else am I reading? I'm still reading Shadowless. I'm slowly, actually, I can't remember when I said it, but I was saying about how when I was reading it, it wasn't really picking up in the way I wanted. The fact that every chapter is from a different perspective and it follows a completely different person wasn't really vibing with currently, but the more I read, the more I'm like, actually this is really, really cool, because it just means that I'm seeing so many different perspectives, the way so many different Shadowless are treated and what they're doing with their lives, and whether they're like in hiding or haven't found out, or they're being persecuted, anything. And it's actually growing on me. I think it's actually a really good idea, so that's good. I'm enjoying that, and I think that's everything that I'm meant to be currently reading. I obviously have other things always on the go, as I always do. I can't just read apparently one book at a time, especially at the minute. My attention span is horrific, and I put that down to a complete new change of routine. So yeah, it's kind of nice to be back in the room where all my stuff is, but yeah, I think I enjoy staying at the hotel currently, just for the fact that it's like my own space and it's quiet. I just wish that Jack could be there with me, but he can't because he doesn't work there, and Jack's back to work this week as well, so we are currently just like ships passing in the night. He goes out really early and I leave later, or I have a normal day and he comes home late, so it's just all over the place for us, but that's fine. It's a new routine. We will get used to it. We will make it better. But yeah, that's everything. I'm going to stop babbling now. This vlog is going to be all over the place. I apologise already, and I'll probably apologise again on Sunday. But I am, as far as I'm aware, not really doing anything Saturday and Sunday. So I have got a long list of tasks that I want to do. I've got washing I need to do because we've been away for 10 days. I have got tidying to do and sorting out, and I'm taking my car to get sorted on the weekend because something about tracking is out, so that's fun. So yeah, just gonna be hopefully a semi-chill but productive weekend is my hope. And I finish at 3 tomorrow, so hopefully I should be back by like 4:30, because now I'm on the other side of the city where I live now, and because of where Jack's parents are, I'm so close to my route to work, whereas where I live now and where we're actually meant to live, I have to fight through the city to get to any form of motorway, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. I've got a sausage roll in the oven cooking and I'm gonna eat that. It's only 10:15, but I start work at 12, so I won't have a lunchtime. I will have a tea time, so stocking up before that. But yeah, the sound's going to be a bit weird probably up until tomorrow, because I might talk to you again this evening, so the sound will be weird up until tomorrow. And then hopefully when I come back at the weekend I can set my camera back up properly and use the microphone, and hopefully the sound isn't too unbearable like this. It shouldn't be, but I know that my microphone definitely makes it a lot better. So yeah, it is what it is. But yes, again, I'm gonna leave this here and I will speak to you hopefully later on. Hello and happy Thursday evening. I told you I'd come back. I am back in my wintry fluffy pyjamas, as I should be, nice and cozy. I'm currently taking part in the Spoopathon sprints on India's channel from What India Read, and I am actually making progress. So I'm actually finally getting somewhere with this book. So this is still Shadowless, which is meant to be like the first book I read for Magical Hopathon to get my entry ticket, and the first book for me to start escaping the haunted house from the Spoopathon. And I'm finally over 200 pages. I'm on page 213, chapter 10. And we are slowly starting to get the stories actually intersect. So people from earlier in the book are actually starting to appear, and events are starting to link together. And you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually think this is really good. This book is actually really clever. The way that Randall has written it is actually really good. I remember saying, I can't remember when I remember saying it, but I do remember saying it that at the start it kind of felt a little bit clunky, or I don't know if I actually did say this, but either way, at the start it was a little bit clunky and I just felt as if the writing didn't necessarily flow, but the more I'm reading, the more it flows. It's almost like they got into a rhythm and we're actually there now. So I have read this much, which is pretty good, and I am like 70 pages off halfway. Do I think I will get there today? No, but I'm gonna give it a good shot. I think, where's the halfway chapter? It is 270 something. It's chapter 12. So if I read another 52 pages, I will be at 265 pages, which is not far off halfway. So maybe I'll make that my aim. I don't know how many more sprints India is doing, and I need to be up for, I start work at 7 tomorrow, but I'm obviously staying at a hotel, so I'm not far and I don't have to go far when I get up, so that's pretty good. My alarm is set for 6. I think maybe the latest I'll stay up is like 11. I don't know. I had my lovely Tesco meal deal for tea, and I bought myself some chicken poppers as well, just as like a I'm hungry whim thing, so that's brilliant. But yeah, I'm just glad to actually feel like I'm achieving something, and I've got just over 2 hours left of the Near Witch, so I actually feel like I'm starting to achieve something. I mean, it's the 14th of the month, so we are not far off we're pretty much almost halfway through the month, and I still am yet to finish anything, but depending on how everything carries on, I might actually finish something this week, which is actually insane, because I just, like I said earlier, my reading mojo has been all over the place. I don't think I have done particularly well for the past couple of months, but it's kind of like a mixture of stress and a change of routine, and today is the first time in a long time that I've actually been able to sit and read after work, because I was here from 12 and I finished at 8, so yes, it was a later shift, but I was already here at 8 ready to, you know, get ready and get changed into my pyjamas and join sprints and actually sit down and do something. And I wasn't too tired because I wasn't on like an operational shift today, I was on an office shift, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's just nice to be reading again, because this is obviously one of my favourite hobbies, and I rekindled my love during lockdown, and I would hate to think that my job is what stops me from doing it, because I think that's just awful. I don't like that idea at all. I don't like the fact that I finally joined a karate club and I haven't gone for 2 weeks because it's on a Monday and a Thursday, and currently I've either been doing normal shifts, so like daytime shifts, or I've been getting home with enough time but I've just been too tired, or I've been doing a late early, so I finish at like 3, and when I get home I just pass out. Or the third alternative is like today, I finished at 8 and I wasn't going home, so I couldn't go to karate. Because like I didn't go on Monday because I did an early on Sunday, and then I did an 8-4, but just the whole getting up thing is just not good. I don't know. I'm just babbling now, so I'm gonna leave this here, and hopefully the next time you see me I will be back in my own room having, I don't know, even just reading another 10 pages of this will make me happy. It's because there's so much to this world, and I am really enjoying this world now that I'm getting further into it. I'm really enjoying the world, but because there's so much in this world, I feel like it's a little bit dense to read, because there's a lot of world building and there's a lot of remembering who's who, and like for example there may be a character that appears at the start of the book but then something happens and you have to put 2 and 2 together, and there's one character that kind of fluctuates throughout the book, so you have to like remember who they are, and it's just a lot. I have a lot of questions as well. There's quite a few people from this book that I'm like, where did you end up? So I hope that it kind of gets wrapped up, but I'm really enjoying this. I've always liked the multiple POV thing in books because I feel like you get a better gist of the story, and to begin with this book I was like, oh, for once I don't feel like that, but it works now. It really works now. So yeah, leave this here and hopefully I will chat to you tomorrow. Good night. Hello everyone and happy Friday. I still haven't put my microphone on this camera, but we're gonna deal with it. I'm in my fake hoodie and my goodness, I look so tired today, but I just wanted to come and do a quick update. I'm still reading the Shadowless. I'm actually really enjoying it, like really enjoying it. So I'm on chapter 13 now, page 289. I want to hopefully get to page 300 tonight, but we'll see. I might just take my contacts out after this and then end up going to sleep because apparently I need to. But I just wanted to do like a really quick update. Jack's currently playing D&D, so you can hear him talking in the background, and I'm catching up with sprints from when Jade hosted her raidathon. So I just wanted to like quickly come on here and say how pleasantly surprised I am at how much I'm really enjoying this. Like, I hate when you get asked to review a book and you're like, yes, it sounds fantastic, it sounds amazing, sounds like it's really up my street, and then for one reason or another it's not. And like, that's okay, like not every book is for everyone, and I get that, but I always feel like a bit sad when I'm like, oh well, I thought I'd really enjoy this book and it's not what I wanted. And I was a bit worried that that was going to happen with this because the pacing is really slow. So it took me like a good 100 odd pages to get into it, and for like things to actually start coming together and making sense. And do you know what? I'm not mad at it. Now I am this far in, it kind of reminds me, although it's not as lyrical, does remind me a little bit of V.E. Schwab, in that kind of like slow world building, slowly introducing you kind of thing, because this world has been built, and the thing that I have actually grown to really love is how this world is built through so many different perspectives, and it's built through so many different pairs of eyes and so many different like walks of life. And I'm finally at a point, almost 300 pages in, where the chapters are all intersecting. And I love it. I think it's great. He's really loud. I'm really sorry. I don't know how much of Jack this camera's picking up currently, because I haven't got my fancy microphone on. But yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying how, like, in every chapter we're now getting name drops. So names that are mentioned in the first couple of chapters are coming back, or like things that happened at the start of the book are now like being interwoven into the story and finally making sense. And I'm really enjoying that, and I'm liking getting backstories as well on characters that we've heard about it at the start of the book, or like a couple of hundred pages in, which is really, really cool. There is one person that I'm waiting to hear from, because they're mentioned in the start, and it's like this big kerfuffle essentially about what's going to happen with this person. And I'm not going to say much more because I don't want to spoil it, but I want to know their backstory as to why it caused such a kerfuffle to get this person involved, because it seems like they did something really bad, or I don't know, but I want to know. So yeah, I'm 289 pages in of 458, and we're gonna just see how much more I can read. I'm gonna go take my contacts out now, and then maybe come back and read, maybe just watch some YouTube. I don't really know. Hopefully tomorrow when I come back and talk to you, I'll look a little bit less dead. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna leave this here, and I will come back to you tomorrow when Jack's not being so loud. See you later. Hello everyone, and happy Sunday. So I'm just here to do my wrap up for the week. You're actually stood on my bookcases, which is pretty cool. Just a quick apology. This vlog has been all over the place. I vlogged, because I'm editing this now, I vlogged Monday, maybe Tuesday, and then went straight, no I didn't, I vlogged Monday and Thursday which was completely bonkers. But anyways, book update. So for reading, I have been listening to The Near Witch, and I've put a bookmark in this book so I can actually tell you where I'm at. I'm on chapter 25, which is page 237 of The Near Witch. I only have like 5 chapters left of that, and then The Ash Boy is also included in this edition, so I will be going on to read that. I think I've got like an hour and 40 minutes left of this book, so that's pretty good. And then we have Shadowless. Now for Shadowless, I swear I'm breaking this spine. I don't even know how, but I am on page 356, so I don't actually have that much left to read, and it is so good now. I think you've probably seen throughout this vlog my feelings about this book. It's really growing on me. I'm really impressed, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the whole thing actually ends. So I didn't actually manage to finish anything this week, which is fine because I was hoping I would, but I just haven't really been listening to my audio that much for the past couple of days. I thought I was going to get some reading done yesterday, and I took my car in and I got that sorted, and because that was faster than I thought, I didn't actually manage to wander into town, because that was my plan. I was going to drop my car off and then go and walk into town, listening to my audiobook, mooch around, go to Waterstones, have a bit of a look. But that didn't happen because my car was fixed really fast. The garage were really great. So from there I ended up going food shopping because that needed doing, and then I came back, read a bit of Shadowless, and then ended up going out to a gig with Jack that he was working, because it was one of them where you kind of need a hand to get the kit in and out. So that's why I went. Just kind of sat there, enjoyed the show. It was quite good. And yeah, so I didn't really read a lot yesterday. There are some sprints happening later today, and I think me and Jack are going out shortly, but I'm not 100% sure. My main plan for today is that I need to put on a whitewash, so I have some uniform for tomorrow, and that's pretty much it, I think. I'm hoping to take part in sprints. I know there's a couple starting at 12, and then there are also some sprints starting at 6, so I'm hoping to catch at least one set of sprints, which would be pretty cool. But yeah, that is my reading for this week. I'm actually really close to finishing 2 books, so hopefully next week I'll finish both of those. I really want to get started on The Devil Makes 3 next, because that's my buddy read with my friend Kate, and I actually want to complete it this month because I didn't last month. And what else do I actually want to move on to? So my whole TBR was quite big for this month, and my TBR video for November is also going to be huge because I plan to take part in Clear Your Shit, which is a readathon that takes place over November and December, but it finishes on, I want to say, the 27th of December, so it's not like the full month, but I really enjoyed doing that last year, so I want to do it again this year, and I think it actually did manage to help me clear a couple of books off my shelves. My plan for that as well is to just read all books that I've got on my shelves. I'm trying to get it to be a point where I'm gonna look at reorganising it so that I am actually trying to read books from my backlist. So books that have been on my shelves for a little while, I'm just staring at them right now. I have all of my books that I need to haul on the top shelf. My books are currently double stacked, which is fun. I also have some here as well from when I filmed my TBR videos. But yeah, and maybe this afternoon when I come back I will also be able to film something. I'm hoping it's still a bit light, or if, I don't know, but that's my plan. Yeah, I'm hoping to have things finished next week, or maybe even finish them today so I can come back to you tomorrow when I start my next reading vlog and like update you. I am really trying to get back into being consistent with my weekly reading vlogs. I think they're really good. I like being able to keep track of what's happening and what's happening in my life as well. That's what I enjoy. But for now, I'm gonna leave this here. I read more than I thought I would. I'm at a point that I didn't think I would be, so that's the main thing. So that is everything for this week's reading vlog. If you can hear children screaming, I'm really sorry. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below what you managed to read. And if you don't want to leave me a comment or like chat, just leave me an emoji. Leave me, oh, I don't know, leave me a water emoji, because it does actually tie in with the Shadowless, believe it or not. But yeah, and if you want to see more of me and maybe see me finish some books, please consider subscribing down below and ringing the notification bell to get notified every single time I upload new videos. I currently upload on a Wednesday and on a Sunday, although not last week, but I will from this week. So be sure to stick around for more bookish content from me. But otherwise, that is everything for today's vlog. I hope you have enjoyed it, although it has been a big mishmash of all sorts of stuff. And I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.